What's up, guys, and welcome back to Faceovermatter. It is your girl Jay here, and in today's video I wanted to sit and test out a new PR package that I recently got in the mail. I think I'm a little late to the actual launch of the collection or whatever, but I just got the PR package yesterday. But this is the Because You're Worth It from L'Oreal Paris. This is a beautiful Lash Paradise collection. So I was really excited about it because honestly I've heard so many great things about the Lash Paradise mascara. So I was like, okay, I gotta try it. So I gotta be honest, when I first opened it up, I'm like, what the heck happened? Because this is how it came. Like, everything is in all disarray. I mean, I don't know if it was supposed to be like this. I'm thinking the lipsticks were kind of stuffed into these four things up here. But yeah, lipsticks are everywhere, but we got a bunch of lipsticks. We got like four different blushes. We have an eyeshadow palette. We have eyeliner. We have mascara, eyelash primer. All right, I'm gonna first start off with my Badescu. I think that's how you pronounce it. I've been saying it the same way for years, but so this is the one with the rose water. It's pink. They have one that's lavender. I think they have another one that's green. But I'm just a big fan of rose water. I've already applied my Olay SPF Regenerist. Your girl got a new unit, so I am loving it. I cannot wait to take it down. I'm trying to keep it from getting like a dent because I just needed my hair to be pulled back while I do my makeup, so hopefully I don't put a dent in it. So many people have been asking me questions about what is the reason for putting foundation on your lips. And honestly, guys, it's not that, well, for me, it's not that I try to put foundation on my lips. It's just, I try to get the foundation all the way up to my lip line, so it's not like a separation. So it just helps me cover that step without trying to take an extra step of getting it super crisp. You know what I'm saying? I just apply it. Then when I go in with my lipstick, sometimes I wipe my lips off, you know, just to get rid of the excess product, and sometimes I won't, you know. It doesn't harm anything, but you know, it's not like we're purposefully trying to put foundation on our lips. And some people do because they may have discoloration on their lips. Their lips may be a lot darker or a lot pinker or a lot redder. I've seen a lot of different people with different, you know, reasons as to why they do it. Me, I don't really have a reason. It's just in the motion. I don't really try to skip my lips. I just go. All right, so to avoid my lips today, to help some people out and feel a little bit more comfortable, I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Lip Gloss, and I just like to apply that, just a nice layer of that on the lips while we do everything else. Guys, I don't want to speak too quickly, but I'm gonna say I think I have found a resolution to my foundation matching problem. Now, I recently picked up the Maybelline New York 24-Hour Foundation, and this one is in the shade 332 Golden Caramel. Now, I've tried this foundation color before, and it failed me completely. I don't know what I did differently today, but my base was absolutely amazing. But also, I'm gonna go ahead and add like 3 to 4 pumps on my little plate here, just so I'm not getting any foundation and stuff on my hands. But also later on in the video, I will share with you guys something that I'm going to stop doing until I find a good product for it. I'm gonna take a flat top brush. This one is from Coastal Scents, and I'm going to apply my foundation in small layers. So I like to start on this side first and just get a nice layer. Now, this is probably one of the best drugstore foundations that I have seen in so long. I think the last really good foundation that was launched was the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Matte. When that dropped, that one was a game changer for drugstore foundations and just the quality of foundations in general. And of course, this is super full coverage, and I love a good full coverage foundation. And I'm gonna continue to use it until it gives me a reason to not like it. So for concealer today, I'm going to mix the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium Dark 32 and the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the shade Medium Beige. And we're just going to get a nice application of that. This one I'm not gonna use a whole lot of because the ColourPop one, the shade I have in that is like really light. So I like to focus that one right next to my darker areas of my eye, just like right there in the corner. Then I'm gonna take the other one and just do some regular highlighting as usual. And it's just like my base is so smooth. Like, this is probably one of the best foundations from the drugstore, hands down. I got time. I can argue. Like, let's do it. All right, so my eye, I don't know if you guys remember, like a little while back, my eye had just some crazy joint to where like it just turned red for days. I had to go to the eye doctor and everything. They gave me drops and everything. I'm gonna use my Revolution powder, and you guys know I like to use just a little bit of this. So I'm gonna take a big powder brush, and I have some in the cap, and I'm just going to literally take a little bit and just kind of lightly dust it where I've applied concealer. Again, guys, thank you so much for your prayers and your messages. I really do appreciate it. I just feel so loved, and I am forever grateful for you guys. I love it so much. You never know, what some nice words could do for someone's day. And you guys, so many of you have sent me something that has literally shifted my mood to, a better one. And I'm just forever grateful for you guys, and I love it. And I just wanted to tell you thank you. Okay. So now that I have that done, I didn't put a lot of powder just simply because I don't know, I get scared of setting powder. Sometimes I think it'll change the color of my concealer, and I don't want that. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys some of the blushes. So the thing I was talking about earlier is that right now the bronzers I use, I have noticed it makes me red. It makes me orange, and I've expressed this before because I was using the Black Radiance bronzer, and I even said then that that bronzer made me really orange. So I went to area of bronzer, just trying out something new, and it was working at the time, and it's just not working now. So I did my makeup earlier today actually, and my base came out so nice. And it's honestly because I'm not using a hefty, crazy, darker bronzer. I mean, I know bronzer is supposed to bronze, but until I find a really good one, I'm gonna stick with this one. This is actually an all-over face powder from Covergirl. It's the Vitalist Healthy Powder, and it's in 745, and this is what I use to bronze. Now, it is a bit on the more orangey side, so it is good for an all-over face powder, but I focus it here in the area where I would like to bronze, and my natural shadow of my cheek kind of, I don't know how to explain it, it kind of picks up that color, and it gives it that darker shadow that I look for in like a contour and bronzer. So as of right now, this does good as an all-over face powder, a bronzer, a blush, all of it in one, and I love it. So I actually kind of put a little bit up here too, and then just blend it backwards. And I put it in the same spots where I bronze. But I don't know, it just does something for my base, and right now with me just like kind of being on edge with everything, it works out beautifully. So that's all I do for bronzer. So next I'm gonna go into blush. So now is a perfect time to jump into this L'Oreal Pura box. So I don't really know a lot of details about the Lash Paradise launch or anything. What I will say is I'm gonna go ahead and pull all these blushes out so I can swatch. So this was, these are scented, and there are 4 of them. I'm gonna assume that this is all that comes in the collection is these 4. All right, this shade I have right here is 193 Charming, and it's a deep rosy like blush. So let's swatch it, see what that looks like. So that's pretty. It's very sheer, very nice. I think that would be a really nice color for today. Before I choose, let's pop open another one. This one is called 192 Just Curious. This is more of a light peachy color. And, ooh, it comes with a mirror on the other side. I didn't know that. So it's a little compact thing. So this one is called Just Curious. Very sheer, like it really doesn't, I mean, it comes up a little bit, but it's very sheer. But it's pretty. It has like these golden, ooh, it has these golden looks to it. This one is called 190 Bashful. This almost looks like a highlighter, but it's a blush. It's very pretty. Very pretty. You see that? That's so pretty. And then this one is called Fantstical, and this one is a lot deeper, like a deeper peach. But these have like that goldness to it that looks really nice and pretty. And it has that peachy scent. Look at me. I don't know. This one is screaming my name. Let's go with this one. This one is called Fantstical. So let's try this one out. And I'm going to use my Sephora brush. And what I like to do is kind of pucker up my cheeks and focus that blush kind of in the backside. That's so pretty. Very sheer. Oh, I love this so much. I feel like I could OD on it, but it's so pretty. I can see the gold flakes in it. That's really pretty. It makes me just kind of want to dust it everywhere else. That's really pretty, guys. I'm gonna take a little bit of the Bashful color. I don't know if this is gonna come up as a highlighter, but I'm going to take a little bit of this And I'm gonna add it more to the top area of my face. And if it doesn't give that pink rosiness, it'll still be pretty. So I'm just gonna add it there anyway. But this is really pretty. All I can say, it gives you like a really nice, barely there highlight, which is nice. What's funny is like it looks, you know, it's like a pinky color. So it's like, but it pops up like a highlight. That's really pretty. But see, turning the other way, so like when the light hits it, okay, let me slow down, because when the light hits it, it looks highlighty, but when it doesn't hit it, I can see pink kind of everywhere. Let me just go into my regular highlight. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, which is super duper, super duper, super duper awesome. I'm just noticing that I'm using some very affordable products, so I hope this is helping you guys choose some good stuff from the drugstore. I'm just gonna highlight per usual. Since my eyebrows are already done, a really good eyebrow pencil, since I didn't include it, is the ColourPop brow pencil. I used a little bit towards the outer corner of my eye, and I did use my Benefit Precise in my brow. This is definitely not pocket friendly. For an eyebrow pencil, it's about $24, but the ColourPop pencil works just as well. So I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight to my nose. I'm just gonna drag it to the bridge as well. Okay, so let's get into eyes. I'm gonna go ahead and add just a tiny bit of concealer. All right, now I'm gonna take a little bit of the powder, which is right here in my face, and just set the eye. So our base is looking actually really nice. So this is what I've been doing, guys, with my makeup. I don't add a heavy, crazy bronzer. I just kind of go in with blush, and I just leave it with that. I think it looks good on my skin, just because I haven't been having that good of luck with, you know, a bronzer. I'm gonna zoom you guys up a little bit, and we're gonna get into this L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted Scented Eyeshadow Palette. This is in the shade 150, and we have a cute little variety of color. We got some lights. I don't know what was going on in the shipping, but the lipsticks is everywhere, and this palette looks like it's about to fall apart. But I was about to say, some of these look like it's been rubbed in, but here we go. Okay, so this being our color scheme for today, I have some warms in here. Ooh. I'm gonna take the color number 8 right here. It's almost like a cool tone brown shade, but I'm gonna pop that into the crease like usual and just see what we get. But now that the camera's in, can you guys see like right in that area? Like my eye is red. Okay, so off the bat, it's a nice brown shade, nothing too crazy that I'm using the same brush. I'm going to pop into this color right beside it. This one is number 9, and it looks more like a cool tone brown, but it also looks like it may have some shimmer in it. Not sure, I'm just gonna go in with that. Hopefully I can get some dimension with this color. I'm gonna pop it on the outer corner. We get a little bit of color, not too crazy, but it's enough. But I think this is a very cute palette. You can definitely get some fall looks out of this, some summer looks out of it. I think it's definitely appropriate for the season, but they're blending very nicely. Like if I didn't know that this was from the drugstore, I wouldn't have known. I'm gonna take that number 9 color, and I'm just gonna pop that on the lower lash line. Just go ahead and get that out of the way. All right, so now we have a deeper shade right here. This is number 11, and this looks like a plummy color. I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna take the other side of my brush, and we're gonna pop that on the very outer corner, kind of like to the low part. It's not super duper dark and like overpowering, which is nice. But what I can say, it looks very dark in the pan, but it's applying very light. I'm gonna take that same color and apply it to the lower lash line. Really close to the lash line, just so we can get some color down there. All right, now we have a lot of lighter shades up here. This one's nice. Oh, look at that, y'all. Today's mood, I'm really digging this one right here, number 12. I'm really digging that one. All right, and I'm just going to apply this very lightly, just packing it on with a flat lid brush. That looks nice. I like it a lot. Okay, so for my inner corner, I kind of want to take that other color again, the Bashful color, and I'm going to take, where's my little pencil brush? I'm going to take that other pink color, and I'm going to apply that towards the inner corner, and hopefully I can get a nice pop of color in there. But with it being still kind of pink, it'll give me a wash of pink as well. All right, I do have a bit of fallout, so let me go ahead and try and sweep that off. I kind of want to add purple to my waterline. This is the Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Eyeliner Pencil in the shade Orchid. All right, let's pop open that box again. I'm looking for some eyeliner. I know we got a couple of eyeliners in here. We have the Voluminous Lash Paradise Liquid Eyeliner. And I'm trying to figure out what's the difference because, okay, this one's like a little bendy felt tip type of thing. We have another one. This is the Voluminous Lash Paradise Liquid Eyeliner, all pink this time. Huh? This is pink. It's pink. Can you see? It's pink. I'm gonna take a little bit of this and I'm gonna put it in my inner corner. Let's see how that looks. That was such a nice surprise. I did not know that was pink. It's like a rose gold liquid liner. Okay, so now I know the other one is a liquid liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that one and just do a nice little line on top of the eye. And I kind of like how chubby this kind of, the handle is. That way I feel like I have more control. All right, and we also have the Lash Paradise Primer. This is the eyelash primer, so let's go ahead and use a little bit of that. Look how pretty that is. Like nice and pastel pink. It's like it's white, but it also looks pink. Let's just go ahead and prep the lashes. I see a lot of people using eyelash preppers. I've never been super huge on them, but I have tried Covergirls before, and theirs was really nice. But sometimes when you're in a rush, you don't have time to put primer on, nothing. You just, honey, you just ready to roll. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take the Lash Paradise Mascara, and let's just see, before we even add lashes, what type of stuff this is about. But I've heard so much stuff about this Lash Paradise Mascara. What do you guys think? That looks good, right? All right, that looks really good. That mascara is actually really nice. All right, I'm gonna use my Mented Cosmetics Night Pencil. This is one of my favorite go-to lip pencils. It's a beautiful chocolatey brown, so pretty. All right, this one is in the shade 985 Darling Blush. I'm just going to apply that. These are really creamy and really, really pretty. I think this lip color was perfect because it kind of ties in with the water line color. Now I will say these are creamy lipsticks. These are not gonna give you a whole lot of mattification. So if you're not into that, that's fine. If not, just a quick little heads up. This is a nice pretty pink too. It's like a, let's add a little bit of that on there too. Why not? Y'all know who I feel like today? I feel like Makeup Shayla today. Like she wears hair like this. It's so pretty on her. But I'm gonna add a little bit of highlight, just a little bit. All right, so I've decided no lashes today. I love it just how it is without lashes. Lashes I think will definitely kick it up a notch, but this is just like a really nice, fun fall look. I love it. Lip color feels very comfortable. It's like I said, it's not super mattifying, so it's one of those things where you may have to watch for it getting on your teeth. As of right now, I'm okay, but they do have a lot of other colors. A little bit darker right there in the front. It's a little bit darker. This one I think is a really nice color. I really want to wear this one day. But it's really like a nice pinky mauve color right there. But see, these colors are not, like they're mattifying, but it's not like super, super mattifying. And then on top of that, I did have a little gloss underneath my lips, so maybe that might make a difference. You remember I did put my Fenty gloss on and it kind of wore off a little bit, but it was still on there. I didn't wipe it off, so maybe that's why it's a little bit more creamy. But it's very comfortable, so if you want to do it in that way, that's fine too, because it's really comfortable this way. Real quick, I love these little compact highlighter kit thingies on the skin. It's really pretty, and the fact that I really didn't put a bronzer on, having those gold reflects and stuff in it kind of give the skin a very fresh look. It's not overbearing, over the top. I think it's really, really nice and pretty. I definitely want to play with these a little bit more. The lipsticks, like I just said, nice, beautiful. They're swatching beautifully. As far as how they wear, I'm pretty sure it's just how any other lipstick might wear. since it's not super mattifying, it will eventually wear off, but it's thick enough and the color is very opaque. They're not really sheer, they're very opaque, and I think you'll get longevity out of that. The mascara, I love it. Right now, how I'm feeling about the mascara, it does not make my lashes clump. They don't feel super heavy and caked up. And honestly, it's really pretty. I did use the primer with it as well. I don't know if I'm gonna really reach for the primer. That's just me, I don't really care for primers. But the mascara, this one's got a fat tip too. But the mascara is really nice. I really like it. You gotta watch for some mascaras though, because you know sometimes how when you apply it, it may keep the curl for like a second. The next thing you know, your lashes are like stuck out because of the weight. But how these are looking right now, it looks really good, and I'm definitely pleased. I love the little, the pink liner. This is like a little rose gold liner. It's really pretty. I put it just in the inner corner and it's so pretty. Oh, I forgot about the eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palette was nice. I don't think it's something that I'm gonna really reach for all the time, but for today's video, I think it's really nice. Not sure of the pricing, but because it is drugstore, it shouldn't be no more than maybe 10, 15 bucks. Even 15 I think is pushing it, but I think it's very nice, very beginner friendly. You can get quite a bit of looks out of this, quite a bit of looks just with these colors right here. You know me, I like my orangey browns and stuff, but it keeps it more of like in the peachy family, so I think it's really nice and it complements well together. So as always, all of the products mentioned and used today will be down in the description bar below, along with today's Bible verse of the day, which was in the beginning of the video, and I'll put it right here again for you guys. It will be down below in the description bar if you are interested. I hope you are. And along with some FAQs, what else is down there? Commentary, you know me. All of my social media links are down there as well. But thank you guys so much for watching. So as always, if you're new, I'm Jay. And if you're not new, I just thank you so much for supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I love each and every one of you to no end. And until next time, God willing, I will definitely see you all in my next video. Mwah.